Hi, I'm Angie.
I'm Rhonda.
And we are Adventures in No Madness. It is May 21st, and the Canadian border is closed for another month. Are we still going to Alaska or not? All right, well, here's the deal. We're gonna try and go through the border today. The reason is we actually have a home up in Alaska, and they are allowing people with homes to go up there. Now, it's always up to the border agent when you go through, but there's a lot of work we need to do on it this summer, and we are hoping that they will let us drive to Alaska. From what we understand, you will have to drive pretty much straight through, only stop for gas. They are looking more favorably on people with homes in Alaska that have RVs because we're self-contained and don't have to stop. So basically, drive through, don't touch the Canadians, only stop for gas. So we're gonna head up to the border right now and fingers crossed. All right, we're both getting a little nervous. It's the last stop. We're in Linden right before the border, and we really hope that they let us through because we definitely need to do a lot of work on our cabin this summer.
Our home.
Keep you posted.
Our Alaskan home.
So the answer to our question is, are we going to Alaska? And the answer is yes! They let us through the border so we can go to our cabin up in Talkeetna. Yay! So it was a big sigh, relief moment, because yeah, you just never know. So we're excited. We're at a rest stop right now, and we're heading home for the summer. Gonna work on a cabin.
Yep.
Yay. That's the sound of being in Canada. We have some Wit Cellars Rosé Bubbly, which is delicious.
Wit is located in eastern Washington, and it is our absolutely favorite winery, and we love the people there.
And we're celebrating because they let us in Canada today. Mm-hmm. And we are actually staying at our very first Walmart. So Walmart is not our go-to choice for an overnighter, but here's the deal with us coming into Canada. When the border is closed for non-essential traffic. So they are letting people through that have homes in Alaska, which we do. Basically, the instructions are, do not pass go, do not stop and collect $200. You can stop for gas and stop for as minimal contact as humanly possible. So he said, if an RV park is open, you could stay there, but the provincial parks are still closed, which would be our pick anyway. So we're just, driving. We drove quite a bit today. We're in Williams Lake, our first day. So this is not really the ideal way to be driving through Canada. You want to stop and take your time and look at stuff.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Canada is gorgeous, and I will say, though, I would, as Angie was saying, like to stop places. I'd like to stop and just take in the views. I mean, they're just gorgeous.
A lot of businesses are closed. The restaurants are still open for takeout, although I did notice a couple places that were open with people sitting inside, like a brewery. So, but we're not supposed to have any contact with people, so we can't stop into those kind of places. And so this is going to be our trip up to Alaska. We're thrilled that we get to go to our cabin up there. But our trip is going to really consist of our drive up, long driving days, and, just doing overnighters like at Walmart. Probably doing Walmart tomorrow at Dawson Creek or Fort St. John, and then we'll go from there. So we should go to Alaska within, 4 or 5 days or so.
So why watch? So maybe you've never been up. Because we're not going to be focusing on what you can stop and do, It's going to be more like, what is the scenery like going up, and how far do we drive, and where are we staying, and stuff like that. So, how are we getting up there and not spending any money?
True.
We've packed all our food. We've packed up enough water. So the only reason we're stopping is to get gas, and that's it. So, and a place to stay. And right now, we're
Walmart.
staying at Walmart.
It is what it is.
Beyond that, hopefully we can find places along the road or other parking lots.
Yeah, the rest stops seem to be a little bit of a gray area as far as finding official information online, but we stopped at a really nice rest stop today. I would actually, if it hadn't been so early in our drive, I would have considered staying there. And I did have a sign that says 8-hour limit, so I think you could stay overnight there. A lot of the other rest stops have been right on the road, so definitely not ideal at all. There is a kind of a long stretch between Dawson Creek and Whitehorse that there's not as many towns with, there's no Walmarts or anything. In the Whitehorse, you can't stay at the Walmart there. So that might be an area where we, find a spot on iOverlander or Allstays or Campanian app that we can pull over. And I got a couple spots in mind. So yeah, this is our fast drive to Alaska.
The only side effect of going through is we had a big German Shepherd get into the RV.
Yeah.
Apparently to sniff around everywhere, and I suspect they had him jump up on
I think
our
they
bed.
even got on the bed.
So Mr. here has been smelling around
Mr.
the
here.
entire RV, and he's picking up a scent. Some
You
strange
smell a
dog.
shepherd, don't you?
Some strange dog
Was all over his
invaded
trailer.
this RV and touched blankets, quilts,
Tables,
tables,
countertops,
rugs.
everything. Not that we mind. They're doing their job.
They're doing their job, but as far as he's concerned,
And it was funny because literally there was hardly anybody going through the border at Aldergrove,
No.
which is between Blaine and Sumas. And so you have literally dozens of Border Patrol. Sorry, Blitz is a little bit antsy pants right now. He's in play mode. Dozens of border control folks that are just standing around, and it's like, oh, someone's coming through. We're just gonna swarm you, and it was multiple checkpoints we had to go through, asking us pretty much the same question, and
routing us through the trucker. So
yeah.
so here's the thing. First you stop at one guy and he asks you questions. Then you go to the next guy
Who asks you the same questions?
and he asks those same questions. Then another guy comes up with a dog and goes into your RV. And then once you get approved, assuming you get approved, you get directed to the actual border kiosk. So you drive up there, but it's one of those big rig ones, so it's way up there. And so even though we're in a truck, it was way above us.
Yeah, I had to get out and actually hand him our passport.
Yeah. Now,
Of course, we're all worried about, oh my God, I hope they don't turn us away. We really need to get to our home in Alaska this year, do work on it. And, you build it all up in your mind about how, all these questions are going to ask you and grill you. And it was easy. They were great. We just had that Alaska aura about us.
They were more concerned whether we had enough gas.
Mm-hmm.
And we had enough. We were carrying extra gas.
And not
But we
coming
have
in
a
contact
large
with people.
tank. We have a large tank, and then
36 gallons.
and then our tire pressure.
So our truck is loaded up. When I moved down from Alaska in 2007, brought everything down, and then we bought another place in Alaska just a couple of years later. And so all my Alaska specific stuff is going back home again. Yeah, so all my Alaska artwork, but we've got a bunch of tools and stuff to take back up there with us for doing all the work we're going to do in the cabin this summer. Anything else?
No, what's really
We're
cool
loaded
is this is
down.
a Walmart, but there's actually hillsides and shit.
I know, and shit.
And
Cool.
shit.
Woo!
And
She never
across
swears, that's funny.
and across the street, right behind us, is actually a view.
Kind of. I don't know,
see.
not really see that very well, but anyway. And the dogs have been sleeping all day, so they are crazy. Blitz is crazy. Look at him. Oh, get it. All right. Well, that is day one.
Day one, and we're
Nutshell.
hoping to get into Alaska by day 6, hopefully soon.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
It depends. We're not ones to really want to drive a lot of long distance each day, but honestly, when you take breaks, we stopped at a couple spots a day and took longer breaks than we normally do, and that helped immensely. So I think we'll end up probably doing a little bit more mileage than we normally do, and because there's so much more daylight too. I mean, it's still late and it's almost 7:30, and it's not even going to get dark till 9 or 10 tonight.
It's
if even that.
It's not, straightaway driving, which will put you to sleep.
Oh, we listen to a book too. We'll listen to audiobooks. That's the bomb.
Does help a lot, but you have scenery and you have winding roads. It doesn't put you to sleep as much as straight freeways, like you're going to see going north-south on I-5.
I-5. Oh my god.
I cannot do long rides on that one. All right, happy trails.
As we meet. Blah 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 on.